Where's your staff at?
Okay.
They
Whenever you're ready.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good morning. It is a good day for Woodbury Grammar School. We're glad to be here today. I have named Miss Emily Hancock as principal of Woodbury Grammar School, and this position will be effective. She's already started on the job and officially accepted on July 1st. Ms. Hancock is a 13-year veteran of the Woodbury, a veteran teacher from Woodbury, Tennessee. Began her teaching career here in Cannon County, went to school here in Cannon County. She's taught first grade, been a Titles I teacher for 10 years, building test coordinator, and the assistant principal at Woodbury Grammar. And she did all of that, but she attended Woodbury Grammar as a student until third grade, and then graduated valedictorian at Boyd Christian School in 2002. She's getting old, like me. But after attending Amala State Community College, she went on to Tennessee Tech University in Cookeville, received her kindergarten through 8th grade teacher certification in 2006, and then went on and graduated with Tennessee Tech with a master's in instructional leadership. And in 2012, she graduated with an educational specialist degree in reading. And she's also been an adjunct faculty member for Montlow State Community College as a reading teacher. And she served as a Cannon County literacy teacher leader. She's a data coach, and as well as presented at multiple conferences at the regional and the state level. So Ms. Hancock was a teacher at the first state offered reading camp for Cannon County in the summer of 2016. And she did that in 2017, 2018, 2019, was the co-director of the Cannon County Read to Be Ready camp, which focuses on literacy in grades K through 3, and with our Upper Cumberland reading goal of 90% having reading proficiency by the end of the third grade. So she's been an excellent individual in regard to Read to Be Ready academics in our county. Somebody asked me what led me. We had 13 led me to choose Emily. We had 13 total applicants. Emily was the 14th applicant. So we had out of those applicants lots and lots of extensive interviews with each applicant. I did that. Established a Woodbury Grammar School Advisory Committee consisting of chairperson Mrs. Bonnie Patterson, supervisor of tennis court and school health. She's also a former principal here. She was the chair of the committee, as well as 5th District Board member Brian Elrod. We had 4 veteran teachers on that committee and 4 parents from the school. And the committee met. We narrowed down our choices to the top 3 and did interviews with those. And in doing so, narrowed down, and then Emily was clear choice of the committee, but also of myself. And I'm excited this morning as Emily going from the assistant principalship to the principal position. She's a proven veteran educator. I just read all of that, and has great respect among her peers, but also great respect among our central office staff, as well as the teachers, and the most important thing, the teachers here at Woodbury Grammar. And I'm very appreciative of her willingness to step up and to get on board. She's been a team player all throughout her career, but yet in my administration, she's been a career player for us here in helping. And that's one of the reasons that former Principal Rick Meacham and myself selected her as the assistant principal. She is excellent at what she does, and she will continue to embrace our mission. She got our mission, which is preparing all students for their future. She's extremely familiar with this school, and that was one of the key points. Her experience with this faculty, with these students, she knows them left and right, backwards and forwards. And of course, our mission, preparing all students for their future, she's going to accomplish that through our vision, and that is that we are engaged in excellence every single day. And I know Emily's going to do that because she's shown it in her career previously. One thing I can say too about Emily, she's a go-getter. she works hard, and she goes after what she's trying, whatever she wants to achieve, she achieves. And that's what we're wanting to see here, working on culture and climate of Woodbury Grammar. And then moving forward to see improvement in academics, and that's what the bottom line is the improvement. But the relationships that Emily has, no, you can't get that from just anybody, and I appreciate her stepping up. So she'll be meeting with me and former principal Rick Meacham in the next few days, working on a transition plan. Again, her first day will officially be July 1st, although she's unofficially started right after we named her, I guess. So, Emily, would you like to make some comments for those? We appreciate the members of the press and members of staff of Woodbury Grammar. Appreciate the central office staff really supporting Emily for here today. So, go ahead.
Yes, I just want to say that I'm very excited to be here, to have this opportunity. I think it's going to be great for Woodbury Grammar, and I definitely want the excitement that the community is feeling, and the teachers and the staff and the central office and everyone, to continue that throughout the whole year. And that's going to be my challenge, just to keep the excitement going and do what's best for our students.
You want to spend the night on the roof?
I'm not opposed to that. That does not bother me. That doesn't scare me at all.
The former principal once did that. But that's Emily's, this is not the easiest assignment in the district, I'll put it that way. And
Why?
it is a challenge because of it's the largest elementary school within the county. And looking at the demographics, we're very high in the low socioeconomic aspect. But it's a freshness. Anytime you get a new administrator, there's always a freshness there and an excitement in regarding to what they're going to do as an administrator. And we're very, very excited to have him on here. So I'll open it up for any questions from anybody. From the press, any questions from the press?
Ask her if she knows Gary Hancock.
Does she know Gary Hancock is the question I heard. I think so. I think there is a relationship there.
They're very excited also. Gary
I'd
and Jake
say
are
that.
very
I'd say that.
excited.
I'd say they're very.
Gasaway is very
I'd
excited.
say they're very proud.
And by the
Well,
way,
what is your history? I don't know your history. So what?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Emily. Tell them about your history. You
Okay, so
the
my
daughter of-
And it wasn't in the press release.
It was not in the press release. But go ahead. That personal information. You only get here. This is a one-stop shop. Go
I'm
ahead.
the daughter of Gary and Jane Hancock. I'm also the granddaughter of James Hancock and Joanne Hancock and Jodine Dutton. So I have very close ties to this community and this town. And then, of course, we've always lived in Gasaway. We've always been there. And we are just opened the Mountain Bank and the antique and gift shop over there.
There's your commercial.
There's your commercial.
Okay.
I need to go. I need to go.
You need to go see
I need
the
to go
bank.
see
You
that.
would-
I need to go see the
you would
bank.
spend all day in the
That's a
bank.
historian.